Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back. So for this weekend, we're driving down to Mount Shasta to meet with my friends Rob, Mike, and Celia. So what we decided to do is, since it's about almost an 8-hour drive down, we decided to break it up into two separate legs. And the first leg, we are down here in Southern Oregon at this campsite over here. Yeah, it was pretty cool. I mean, it was right by a little lake and it didn't get too cold. It was like, I think down into probably the 40s last night, maybe into the 30s. We came with our friends Brandy and Caitlin, who you may have seen in the Packwood Lake backpacking trip video. They are going to meet my friends Rob, Mike, and Celia. And we also got a subscriber joining us on this trip as well, Leon. So Leon and his wife are coming down and they're gonna meet us up because they're not too far from that area. So we got 2 more nights. We got Saturday night tonight, and then tomorrow night, which is Sunday night. The concern I have with this trip right now is that the forecast shows rain for the next 2 nights. It's going to be interesting to try to pack in, set up camp and all that stuff in the rain. Hopefully it's not going to be raining too much. And my second concern is being able to actually find campsites. So those two are the concerns, but those are things we're going to just have to wait and see, and we're going to have to deal with as the time comes. Of course, we brought Bernie this time on this trip. Say hi, Bernie.
Hi, Puppy. Good boy.
So it's gonna be interesting. We packed out of camp right now, and it just started to rain. This morning it was just cloudy and hazy. We're gonna make our way. We're probably gonna get something to eat and get some coffee on the way. But from here, so we drove about 4 hours to get here last night, and then today to Lake Shasta, it's gonna be about a 3-hour drive. Yeah, that's what it looks like now. So fingers crossed, everything's gonna be okay when we get there. It's not gonna rain too hard. If it does, we're gonna deal with it. And yeah, that's about it, guys. So we'll see you in a little bit.
Did I get to say anything? Guys, you know I need my coffee because last night we didn't get in till like, what was it, 11 midnight?
Yeah, it was pretty late when we got in because of traffic and all that stuff.
And then this one, our son woke us up really early. So we only got a few hours of sleep, like 7 hours, which is not that much. So, yeah. Coffee time.
Coffee time. Alright, so we've all made it to camp. We got Leon's rig right here. He got his SUV with the REI Kingdom 4. Solid tent. Mike, he has his Jeep, and he's doing a hammock camping thing, and I'll show you that setup in a little bit. Rob is still on his way. We got our rooftop tents pitched over there in the back. And then Brandy and Caitlin is back over there parked, and they're gonna camp in their car, and we'll show you their rig setup in a little bit. Quick update, guys. Leon has taken us over to the market about 3 miles out of our campground. I forgot to pick up meat on the way to the campground, so Leon was kind enough to be able to drive us. And Mike brought dumplings in this cave right there. So yeah, we're gonna head out to the market, get some stuff, get some more food. Alright, so here's what's going down right now. It just started pouring, but it's starting to come down pretty hard. Rob and Celia just got here and they're camping out over there. They're also going to be sleeping in their car in the back of that Forester. You know, Leon and Carrie, they're going to be sleeping in the REI Kingdom 4. Mike is going to be sleeping in that hammock over there. Brandy and Caitlin are going to be sleeping in their SUV, and then we're going to be in our rooftop tent. The whole gang is here right now. Leon and Carrie, they are hooking us up and cooking up some lamb, some marinated lamb ribs, and we're just going to be hanging out. So we're just having some drinks, having a good time. Here is our campfire pit. I don't know if we're going to be able to have a campfire tonight because of all this rain, but it is coming down pretty good.
It's Carrie's secret marinade.
Secret marinade.
I hope it's enough.
Yeah, I hope it's enough.
Mike brought some rice to accompany the lamb. How is it, guys?
Really good. Oh, it's so good. Just give it that much price or a little bit more?
Leon, when you watch this video, I just want to say thank you, buddy. Here's Rob's setup on the back of his Subaru Forester Sport.
Yeah, so pretty much just dropped down the seats, and I bought this on Amazon. It's a trifold memory foam mattress, and we just bought this. Well, we have this twin size cover just to cover it, and here you can see it. So it's 4-inch, and it's really comfortable. So we just have it out here, and it fits perfectly. We have a little bit of space here on the side, but it's not that big of a deal with the gap. Anything bigger than this, of course, it's not going to fit anymore. And yeah, we just have the have this quilt, and she's sleeping in her sleeping bag, and it fits perfect. It's comfortable.
Now, what kind of quilt is that?
This one is Revelation. It's called EE, Enlightened Equipment. That's what it's called.
Enlightened Equipment.
Yes,
And that's a top quilt?
It's a top quilt, and you can pretty much you can also cover it up, but it doesn't really close all the way, so it's not a mummy. Okay. So it's just a quilt, and it's 800 fill, and it can hold up to 10 degrees Fahrenheit.
10 degrees Fahrenheit rated. And what is that?
And she has a Sierra design. This is, I believe, it's a 750 fill.
Okay.
And it's a 4-season, I believe. I believe it's might be a 3-season. I'm not sure.
Okay. What's it rated to?
This is rated up to, I believe, 20 degrees Fahrenheit.
20 degrees, okay.
Yeah.
And you guys are still staying warm pretty much?
Oh, it's really warm, yeah. I mean, especially with this, you know. I mean, of course, you know, once you're out of it, you feel everything, but
yeah,
you're covered up, heat traps it, and it's perfect.
Okay. So, did you use the same setup when we did the 0 degree Fahrenheit camping?
Yes.
And how was that?
Oh, man, it was really comfortable inside. You know, like I said, I mean, once you're out of the quilt, you feel all the draft and everything, but this one kept me warm, and it's really awesome. And I like the fact that you're not restricted since it's not a mummy.
Yeah.
So it's like a blanket.
Gotcha. Yeah. So you could so it's basically just a top quilt, and you don't have anything underneath, and you can use it like a blanket.
Yes.
Okay.
It's good. It almost works like an insulated pad.
What's up, man? It's my preferred choice. I got a top quilt, under quilt, and the rain tarp because we're getting a lot of rain out here.
Okay.
And Bacon's in the car crated because he likes it.
And this top quilt and the under quilt is both by Eno?
Yes, sir.
Now it's good to what temperature?
I believe it's only a 3-season, honestly. But
3-season?
I like the cold, so
yeah.
my tolerance for cold is not that bad. So.
Yeah. So Mike has a higher tolerance for cold, so he can sleep in colder climate with a higher rated top and under quilt, and he still be fine.
And it goes back to your luxury question in one of your videos. Yes, the pillow is one of them.
Yeah, the pillow is a luxury item in there.
Worst comes to worst, I'll sleep in the car.
That is the option. His car is like right there. Yeah, Mike has like Eno stands that he can use if there are no trees around. But since there are trees with the right amount of distance, he is using the trees for his tarp. So Leon, you want to tell us about your setup?
Sure. Basically, for the mattress, we got the REI camp bed, 3.5 inch.
Mm-hmm.
For a sleeping bag, we have the 20 degree
Okay.
bags. They're also REI. Big
Nice.
REI fan.
Nice.
Some pillows, and then we thought it was gonna get really cold last night, so we bought an extra fleece blanket just in case.
Nice.
Wasn't needed though.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much it.
Yeah. Last night it was probably around 40s,
Mm-hmm.
would say. And then these sleeping bags what are they rated for?
20.
20, and it was still fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I see you got set up on the other side with just like tables.
Yeah, a little table, lights. We had an iPad out, and put the iPad on top of the table so we can watch some movies.
So for 2 people, this was definitely plenty of space.
Plenty. Compared to those backpacking tents we normally use, it's like a mansion.
Yeah, it is. It's really spacious. I definitely like the design, and then there's definitely like all that mesh up top over there, right? So the air circulation wasn't an issue, right? Ventilation.
Yeah.
Did you notice any condensation in the tap?
Not much actually.
Yeah.
I was actually surprised. Yeah,
Wow.
usually sometimes we, condensation even build on our bag,
Yeah.
but for some reason this morning I got up and everything was actually pretty dry. It's like, wow.
And you said this air pad it's a self-inflating pad?
It's a self-inflating. It's got 2 valves right here.
Yep.
You just pull it and self-inflate. But I actually I'll add a little bit more air in there by blowing into it.
Okay, so you can do that.
Yeah.
Nice. And it doesn't deflate overnight or anything
No,
like that.
no.
Like a lot of air pads do that sometimes. So that's good. It's comfortable.
These are by far the best pads I've ever owned.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, when you pack these up, are you able to backpack with these ones, or is it more for car camping type stuff?
It's more for car camping.
Car camping gets big, huh? Nice.
If you're willing to, carry extra few pounds, I
Yeah.
guess you can.
Yeah.
But
All right, right on, man.
yeah,
Good setup. Right
highly recommend it. All my
Yeah.
friends,
Yeah.
they tried it. They also switched out their air mattress to this.
on. Nice. This is Brandy and Kaylin, and this is their setup on their RAV4.
Pretty much our princess dog takes up this entire side. And then we sleep over here. This is a nice wool blanket that really helped keep us warm because this is only a 20-degree sleeping bag.
Okay.
We actually got this on Amazon. It was only like $30, so that came in really handy.
Yeah,
Right on.
really awesome.
So you guys
spot.
were warm last night?
Yeah,
Super
and we
warm.
also just went ahead and brought our backpacking pads as well, just for extra insulation.
Okay.
But yeah, that's really our setup, and then we kind of have it organized in the front seats with clothes on one side and all of our emergency stuff on the other.
Do you have any sleeping pads underneath aside from the full accordion one?
Nope, it's literally just this, our sleeping bag, and then the wool blanket. And then we brought some pretty nice pillows though for more comfort. But the sleeping bag's pretty thick.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's brushed flannel too, which is really nice to sleep on and really comfortable. It's like you're sleeping in a bed.
Nice.
And then the other thing about the RAV4 that we like is that when this lays flat, this is completely flat.
Completely flat.
So it's basically as if I know you can get pads and everything too that will help. I think we're gonna look into as well.
Okay.
She likes the hardness of a.
Yeah, I can sleep on the
ground,
ground, so this is perfect for me.
Yeah.
Nice.
We also got this thing over here though to help with ventilation.
Yeah.
And we got these things on
yeah.
Amazon with these nets that just kind of sit on your car, so we can roll down the window. So right now you can see the window's completely down. And
And they're super easy to take on and off.
Yeah.
It's just like a glove.
and it helps keep bugs out, so that we can keep the windows down to help with the airflow. But then the just get some good ventilation and.
So when you close it, it just stays.
So
attached.
you just make sure that you get it down on both sides.
And then
And
shut
then-
it.
Nice.
A lot of
this
people-
fits really well, so it fits right there, so bugs can't crawl up under it. Some people will take magnets as well and line them up on the bottom,
Yeah.
just to try and get an extra seal. But the one we got on Amazon, at least right now, fits so perfect we didn't need to.
A lot
Nice.
of people use these too, they keep them on the car even for everyday use for kids and stuff, because it also helps keep the sun out a little bit.
Okay.
So when we're sleeping and it starts to get sunny out, this actually helps with that a bit too.
Now, did you have that window all the way down last night?
No, we kept it about 3/4.
3/4.
Yeah, right about there, and that helped. I think if it just gets a little colder inside,
Yeah.
so it's about how much coldness you can withstand too.
Right. This would be probably really good for summer, right? Like
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
once it gets really warm out, and
Exactly.
then you don't have to run
That
mosquitoes.
breeze through, and no
Yeah.
mosquitoes. And then the canopy we put up helps with the Pacific Northwest, at least when
With the rain.
If it rains, because this has no, to allow for the airflow, the rain will still get in.
Yeah.
So we had the canopy over, and the 8-foot, it's 10 feet on the bottom, 8 feet on the top. Really, it perfectly wraps around the car, just enough so that we don't have to worry about rain getting in.
Enough to keep your shoes on the outside.
You know, like we like to wrap our headlamps on the back of these headrests. I don't know if you can see the one over there.
Okay.
So it's really easy to grab at night if we need it.
Right there.
Yep.
Nice.
And
So-
it's a nice light to put on so you can see what you're doing before bedtime.
And then besides that, I do think that I'm a comfort sleeper. I would probably say I'm more of a glamper.
Yeah.
So getting something with like a nice pad I've seen on Amazon and things like that, and in the stores, I think would be nice as well. It looked a lot more cramped than what we have it because our dog has a huge bed. So I think eventually too we'd probably get
Wouldn't bring the
something that.
bed.
Yeah, we'd probably leave the bed at home and just let her sleep on the sleeping bag as well.
And never forget your first aid kit.
I was like bought up I just realized that now.
Oh, it's okay.
It was great coming up here, seeing the dogs play together. It was good to see all of them play
Yeah.
and get to know each other.
Yeah, I'm glad they all got to meet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think, Rob? This is our second time out here, man.
It's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Gets better every time.
Yeah, I know. Third time. Next time's the charm.
Yeah.
How about you, Mikey?
What up, man? Thanks to everybody for coming out for my birthday.
Yep.
Of course, it's new friends and new camping experiences.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
go.
happy birthday, bro.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us out, man.
Thanks for driving out.
Shot.
Oh, you guys excited for food?
Very excited for
Yeah.
some food.
We're
I think a
hungry.
burger sounds great.
We hiked
Um,
almost 7 miles today, so.
Right.
Yes, us three right here did.
These three
So
hiked
we
7
earned
miles
it.
while we were sitting back by the campfire.
Yeah.
That's awesome, guys. Well, adios.
All right. Bye.
See you, Mike.
Bye.